What's up, world? How's everybody doing? Me and my wife had this topic we was talking about, and she told me to be quiet so we could talk about it in the car.
Be quiet.
So I'm gonna let her have her spiel, and then I'll go after her.
Hey y'all. So I don't even remember how it started, but we were in the house talking, and I correct Ron a lot.
I said, just let me be me. That's how I started.
But it was because of something you said that, but I don't remember what it was.
No,
you said something.
No, I said something and you laughed, and then I said, let me be me. And I was like, just let me be me. If I mess up words, just let me mess up words.
And
that's
I
how it
said
started.
that
That's how it started.
And I think we talked about this before in a video.
No, I don't think we did.
No, as far as me not wanting people to think you're uneducated.
Oh, that. I think so, yeah. But that was a long time ago, so y'all going to hear it again.
I don't want people to think of my husband that way. So I do correct him when he says something wrong a lot of the times, but I also let a lot of things go that he says that are wrong.
So
he uses words that don't mean what he thinks they mean in the wrong place.
So this is the title. I'm gonna title it stupid versus, my wife called herself flighty. So stupid versus flighty.
So he says that I'm airheaded, and there's a lot of things that he could correct me on, but he doesn't. And I said that I don't mind that. He can say whatever he wants to say.
Well, I was saying goofy. I'm sorry, dear, for cutting you off.
No, you said airheaded.
Yeah, true. But I associated airhead with goofy, and I said, well, you don't want people to think that you're airhead and goofy. You said, oh, I'm okay with that. I said, but that's negative. And you said, but babe, you saying incorrect words, people gonna think you're stupid. And I said, that's negative. And I said that doesn't bother me because I know what I am, and you know what I am. So if people assume that, let them. I said it could be the same with you with your airheadness, and then you said, okay, but I don't think I'm airhead. I'm flighty. I said, well, that's a negative too. And then that's when this conversation started. So now we caught you up to date.
Well, I don't mind being airheaded, honestly.
But it's a negative vibe, babe. It's people gonna look at you like, just like how you said people gonna look at me like, and I said, you know what? When I was younger, I used to get upset when people used to do stuff like that. And I used to get infuriated. I wanted to actually fight. But now, I mean, I know what I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do, what I can't do. I know how to get myself out of situations or even in situations. So, therefore, what does it matter what people think? I'm 43 years old right now. So, it ain't like I was a 19-year-old kid and just stupid with a full of...
What?
They know what I'm talking about. The Jews know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, I guess I can see what you mean about not caring, since I don't care if people think that I'm airheaded, because I can be airheaded sometimes or whatever. So,
but I put on this.
But I don't think of it as a negative for me. Like even my coworkers all the time, they're like, Dawn, you're so weird, or you're so eccentric.
But I like to put.
I like that about myself.
But I like I like to put that extra on the camera. Who wants to watch somebody talking like this? You know that dude, the red eye commercial. Who wants to watch somebody like that?
Well, you don't speak that way.
True, but I want to have some energy, and I want to be silly, and I just want to make some people laugh.
I'm just talking about every day. I'm not talking about a video. I'm talking about in just life.
Yeah, but you try to correct me even in the videos when I'm acting stupid.
Can you pay attention to the road?
So it's everyday life. I mean, I don't necessarily do it. I don't do it as much when we're around folks that say wrong words. I do it most of the time when it's just me and you, because honestly, I'm just being lazy.
Well, okay. I will try to do better with leaving you alone.
No.
But at the same time, I think that we could all stand to be corrected, and I think that
all the time.
I think that if
you do it all the time,
I think that if people can't be corrected or they get mad at somebody being corrected, they don't want to grow.
But you do it all the time.
You have to want to grow, and you just have to humble yourself in that way, though.
But
if you're saying something that's wrong, you should be able to be corrected and learn from it. Okay, that's not right. That's fine. Not right.
That's fine.
And I need to adjust my thinking on that because I'm saying that wrong, or that's the wrong word and in the wrong place. You know, I think that we should want to always improve. And if you're saying something wrong, you don't want to continue to say something wrong just to be ignorant or stubborn or whatever. You want to improve.
That's not my intent. My intent is just to be funny.
But sometimes it's not being funny. You're having a real conversation and you're saying the wrong word in the wrong place. And I'm like, that doesn't.
But who am I doing that to?
Not the right word.
I'm only doing that to you.
No, I've heard you do it with other people as well. So, you know, I'm not correcting you because I'm trying to make you look stupid. I'm correcting you so that you don't look stupid.
But that's what you're doing if you do it in person. If you're doing it while live people. If you're doing it while people is there, that's what you're doing. Regardless if you believe you're trying to improve me, but that's what you're doing. Is
but I haven't done that in
person.
front of other people in a long time.
That's true. I'm just bringing it up now. But when people do it, because there's people out there, men and women, that make and children. I understand, but you have to try to remember that. For a later time during that day. So this is for the people out there that try to correct people in front of people.
I also don't do it to people I don't know or to other friends and stuff. I only do it to you or the kids.
I don't think it's... Go ahead.
I don't do it to you or the kids. I mean, to other people at all. So, because I think it's rude if I'm just talking to a stranger and they said something wrong, for me to correct them. I think that's rude. But I will do it to people that I love because I want to see your improvement and I want you to be better. So
yeah, but your improvement of others comes off of you being a jerk sometimes.
But I don't feel like I say it in a condescending or a jerky way though. Like when you say something that's wrong, I just repeat it correctly and I keep on going. I don't say you're saying that wrong or laugh or anything. I don't do any of that stuff.
Well, that's also true, but you also have to understand we both have our flaws and we both have our strength. So, and that's a flaw for me, and then you have a flaw for you. But the thing is, now we got to talk about people out there that do that and make people look stupid in public. Like,
well, that's something wrong with them when they do that. They're trying to make themselves look inferior.
And that's what we're not trying to make one another look bad or feel bad or nothing like that. And of course, everybody gets in their feelings. Oh, and I apologize for interrupting you all those times because there's going to be people out there saying, "Why are you interrupting her so much?" So
that's just how we talk sometimes.
Yeah, but right. It's not fair to you. But yeah, I just sometimes it's not often, but occasionally I do get into my skin and express myself with my heart on my sleeve. So
almost all the time. My husband is so sensitive, y'all. He's such a sweet, sensitive man. He doesn't show you guys that part, but
I thought I did.
It shows itself more as anger and aggression than what he's really feeling. That's the thing.
That's the only way I know how to express myself. I was never taught how to express myself properly, and I'm working on that.
Yeah, you are.
But that's another story for another day. But you guys tell me what you think is worse. Being stupid, acting a fool, saying the wrong things.
Being stupid.
Or like my wife call it, being flighty, and like how I call it, airhead or goofy. What do you guys think? You put it in the comments. I'd love to read them. My wife reads all comments.
I read all the comments. I do. I do.
Let us know what you guys think is worse. I'm leaning to, I'll give you my true opinion. I do agree with my wife. I do believe the things that I do is probably a bit worse than what I do. But I don't have a problem with it, but I understand the wording that she's saying with me talking to people or saying things to people or having a general conversation with folks. So I get that. Mine, I believe, is slightly worse, especially when you're using the wrong words. But I also don't like in public when my wife make herself look like she's an airhead. That fucking bothers me. But
I mean, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's just I don't always think about stuff the way other people think about things.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all we have for the day. We was talking about that. My wife was like, hush, let's have that conversation.
I basically said, shut up.
On the camera. I was all mad when she said, shut up. I'm like, who are you talking to?
I was like, shut up, stop talking. And then he was like, but wait. I was like, no, just stop talking.
Yeah.
Because I don't want our videos to always seem staged or like we're putting on a show or acting different. Like I never act different. The way that I act is the way I act.
Yeah, if you ever meet her, that's who she is. And
I don't want to appear different on camera from who I am authentically. So that's why I wanted to stop him, because I didn't want to repeat.
But she could have used a better word than shut up.
You're right.
She was like, shut up.
I
like,
sorry.
I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's right. I said, what the hell is wrong with you?
That's for Ted.
There it is.
I'm Chad.
Give me a kiss. All right, y'all. Y'all stay up during this coronavirus. Try to keep yourself motivated and happy and keep moving. Like, go outside, go to the park, get some fresh air. And get your ass back in the house and try to stay safe and don't get that shit. Peace.
Bye.